A particle of mass m is pushed up a smooth slope by a force of magnitude 5g Newton, acting at an angle of 60 degrees to the slope, causing the particle to accelerate up the slope at 0.5 meters per second, so that the mass of the particle is 5g over 1 plus g kilogram. Now we have the diagram here, and one thing we have to note here, there are a few, that the particle is acting on a smooth slope. So when we get this in this kind of question in mechanics, then we have to note that there is no frictional force. So we're going to deal with the weight of that particle only, and the force making it to move upwards. Now let's move on and have some sketch. So using this diagram given to us here, we will include some necessary forces that will allow us to go on. One is the normal reaction and the weight of the body acting perpendicular to this surface. So let's move ahead, and this will be giving me the normal reaction, and here it must also give me the weight. So our weight is acting perpendicular down to the ground, and also we need some line that will give us the angle. We need to have also a horizontal line to the plane where we're gonna do the resolution. So if I've done some horizontal like this, and this is exactly also at 60, this force can be resolved along this dotted line. So let's move on and have some leveling of these forces. So we're going to have here our R as the normal reaction, and this is mg as the mass and acceleration due to gravity of this force. This angle 30 degrees is also the same angle here, so let's indicate it, and here would be 60 because we have 90. So if you wish, we can also place our 60 here, but I don't want to overcrowd my diagram. Then this body is accelerating upwards, so we can indicate our acceleration in this direction in which the body is moving at this force F. Now, using Newton's law of motion, and that is second law, we can now go ahead and make some resolution of these forces along the horizontal, and we also use the formula F equals to ma to make our calculation, because we are required to get the mass. Take note that we have no motion in the vertical components to this plane. So taking that into consideration, let us put this small statement down. Along the horizontal, we can resolve this starting with this force 5g Newton. When we resolve along the horizontal through this angle 60, we're going to have the force that is 5g cos of the angle 60 degrees. This body is moving upward, so for it to move successfully, it must overcome the weight here and say minus mg. So we're gonna resolve this also along the horizontal. As I mentioned earlier on, we can have this remaining angle 60 and use cosine. For now, I'm using the angle indicated here, that is 30, and we'll use sine, since sine and cosine of 60 and 30 are complementary. So we'll have sine of the angle 30 degrees, and this must give us, remember, this is the resultant force F already, and on this side we needed mass times acceleration A, and this is our acceleration. Meanwhile, the mass is what we're looking at, and we should get something exactly that looks like 5g over 1 plus g in kilogram. So what is our mass? We don't know, so we'll place here our m So again, from our question here, we know that the value for A is 0.5 meters per second. So in our next step, we'll go ahead and make substitution of this value A. So let's go on and simplify this. We know cos of 60 is 1/2. So we're going to have here 5g times 1/2, and we subtract away. Our sine of 30 is also 1/2 mg, and this must be equivalent to our A is 0.5, so we can write in fractional form as 1/2 m. Now here we can get rid of this 1/2 by multiplying everything by 2. So if we place here 2, that multiplies the first term, and our first term here is 5g minus, also we have our 2 multiplying the next term here, mg over 2, then this must be equals to, still we have our 2 times the next term here is m over 2. Now we can see that these 2 will cancel everywhere in these 3 terms, 2 from the left hand side and 1 term from the right hand side, and we simply rewrite the remaining terms here, and that is 5g minus mg equals m. Now let's collect these m's together. Since m is having a negative sign, then we'll swap it to the right hand side, and we're only left with 5g from the left hand side, and here we have m plus mg, and we'll factor out the common term, that is m. So we're going to have here 5g equals, our m has been factored out, and we have 1 from the first term plus the only thing left here is g. Now our main interest is to get only m, so I can go ahead and swap this first before dividing, having m into 1 plus g in the left hand side. This must give me 5g over 1 plus g, and this 1 plus g is as a result of us dividing both sides to get our m. So we can move on and cancel this 1 plus g from the left hand side and just rewrite our remaining terms, and that is m equals 5g over 1 plus g, and that is in kilograms since we're talking about mass. And exactly this is what the question demands us to get. As we check out from the question up here, we realize the question is telling us to get the mass of this particle, that is 5g over 1 plus g in kilogram, as we have just gotten it down here. If you have watched up to this point, thank you very much for watching, and please stay tuned by subscribing to the channel, and see you in my next upcoming video.